We arrive at Shinto. After another 10-minute walk, we are at Waku Waku Splash.
こんな近いところにあるんだったら、もっと前に遊びに来ればよかったですね。
そうだな。けど、なんていうか。
I can't say I'm too happy about this. I wonder if a business like this will ever turn a profit in this countryside town. It seems overdone even for the whims of some rich guy's corporation. If they're actually serious about this, then it's something I can only offer my condolences for. Anyway, its name is certainly amusing.
そうなんですか？
まあ、百聞は一見にしかずっていうのを実感できるかと。
I suppose the same applies to Sakura in her swimsuit. It was enough to elicit an incredible compliment from a rider herself. One can't help but wonder about the destructive force it carries.
あれ？先輩、こっちじゃないんですか？
そうだった。悪い。ぼーっとしてた。
Now that was undoubtedly a dangerous line of thought. How shameful of me! It's just a date with Sakura with our bathing suits on. What am I getting nervous about? We've been spending our daily lives together. We've been cooking together in the kitchen for more than 2 years. So this shouldn't be any different from bathing together, right? Wait, bathing? Holy crap! I almost self-destructed without even knowing it.
先輩、そっちだと戻っちゃいますよ。
わかってる。こっちだよな。こっち。
やっぱりセイバーさんのことが心配なんですか？
That's not it, Sakura. Ah, but then I can't exactly explain my unease to her, can I?
見えてきました。先輩、チケットあります？
ちゃんと持ってきたぞ。これ忘れたら話にならないからな。よし。更衣室は別だから中で待ち合わせだな。
わかりました。じゃあ、先輩。
Well then, changing and then going into the pool. This all feels like a dream. The reason for that is simple enough. That is, Sakura's figure in a swimsuit. For instance, I know that Saber is pretty and slim, therefore I can at least guess what I'm going to see. Yet I'm completely in the dark with Sakura. It's like fighting a decisive battle against an enemy with an instant kill weapon while being blindfolded.
宝具だよな。
A totally improper example comes to mind. If Raida were to come with her, the imminent force of impact would have undoubtedly pulverized the existence of Emiya Shido into microbial remnants, left to be obliterated within the sterile, chlorinated environment of the pool. Because, look, she's got that curvy chest and butt, but even so, Sakura's waist is so slim.
待て。落ち着け。とにかく落ち着け。
Just take it easy. Composure is surely the ticket to invincibility. With that, I sit by the poolside, grasping my knees. It's terribly shameless of me, but I absolutely have to maintain my current posture. I take a deep breath to calm myself down before Sakura comes out.
先輩、お待たせしました。
I hear a merry voice. Steel yourself, man. The more you know about a noble phantasm, the less of a threat it becomes. Rather than having weird fantasies, you should actually have a...
すごいですね。こんな屋内型プール、本当に作ってたんですね。
What was that just now?
見てください、先輩。あんなウォータースライダーまであるんですね。もっとこう50メートルの屋内プールみたいなのを想像してました。先輩、どうしたんですか？
おい。
At last, my mind finally gets used to all this stimulation. Sakura is in a bikini, exposing a wondrous amount of skin. Her pearly skin shines through it all. I can't take my eyes off her supple, voluptuous body, just barely covered by the fabric. To that end,
どうですか？似合います？先輩。
あ、いや、まあ、その。
ちょっと大胆かなと思ったんですけど、セイバーさんもライダーもセパレートだったから、私も勇気を出してみました。
I see. So that's how it was. Well, thanks to this newfound boldness of hers, I'm having trouble staying on my feet.
似合う。というか、その、
It looks like my vocabulary has degenerated to beneath that of a kid in primary school. Every time I look at Sakura, this... No, that's bad.
先輩、何か私、おかしいですか？
おかしいことは何もない。おかしいのは俺。
Just the sight of her ample cleavage and smooth, pearly neck makes my indecent self dizzy with unspeakable thoughts. We are at the long-awaited pool, yet the male side of me can't help but think indecent things in this moment.
先輩、
Firmly, Sakura grabs my hand. Looking me right in the face, she says,
ちゃんと私の方を見てください。ちゃんと見てくれない方が恥ずかしいです。
Sakura's cheeks slightly redden. Certainly, me being embarrassed is just going to make her feel the same. At times like these, it is up to her companion to get a hold of himself. As I calm down, sense and reason return to my mind. First of all, I should clearly state my thoughts.
悪い。俺、ドキドキしてる。とんでもなく可愛いぞ、さくら。
本当ですか？お世辞じゃなくて？
バカ、お世辞でいいならもっとすごいことを口にしてる。
やったー！勇気を出してセパレートにした甲斐がありました。嬉しいです、先輩。
Sakura tightly embraces my arm. Looking at her chest was just fine, but I don't think my heart was prepared to touch it.
とにかく泳ごう。
I can cool off my head in the water. At this rate, if I keep brushing against her skin like this, my entire body will undoubtedly overheat.
そうですね。せっかく泳ぎに来たんですから。
With Sakura still clinging to me, I turn to face the water side. Though I'm a little worried about other people staring at us, the most important thing is that we get in the pool. Although it's already October, within this dome it feels just like summertime. I know that what's beaming down from above isn't the summer sun. Still, when I'm soaked in the pool, I can't feel anything but summer.
待ってください、先輩。
Sakura awkwardly swims over to me. She's not a total beginner, but it's clear she isn't entirely confident yet. Sakura swims in the manner of someone who hasn't learned to float properly.
大丈夫か？別に競泳じゃないから慌てなくていいぞ。それにここなら足つくし。
頑張ります。
Using something that looks like the front crawl, she swims over. I suppose at this rate I'll be giving swimming lessons.
やっと追いつきました。先輩、やっぱり鍛えてるから泳ぐの早いですね。
いや、タイム取ると波だと思う。日課に水練はないし。
そうですか？私なんか25メートルの自由形を泳ぎ切るのが精一杯です。
Certainly, the way she swims, it would be difficult. Sakura puts unnecessary stress on her limbs, although it looks like it should be easy enough to correct by focusing on endurance and just floating.
さくら、水泳はあんまり得意じゃない？
運動は全般的に私苦手ですからあ、でも弓だけはすごくしっくりくるんですよね。
That's a mysterious side of hers. Besides, just increasing her popularity and social skills, becoming the archery club captain has also improved Sakura's muscle tone. Though I should point out that drawing the bowstring takes more than strength alone.
先輩はスポーツ万能ですよね。羨ましいです。
ありがとう。けど多芸は無芸って言うしな。一つこれといった専門職があればいいんだが。
Speaking of specialties, I guess that would be archery for me. Once my feelings are settled, I suppose it wouldn't be a bad idea to take up the bow once more. Alright, archery isn't the issue now, it's the pool. Swimming at the pool.
さくら、泳ぎは何ができる？
背泳ぎは苦手ですね。
それはすごい。
はい？
あ、いや、なんでもない。
What a failure I am! Thanks to these dirty thoughts, I am on the verge of getting a nosebleed. Doing the backstroke with that chest! Huh, I bet those breasts sticking out of the water would cause unexpected water resistance. Probably, definitely, I dare say.
バタフライはできませんし、平泳ぎはかろうじて、クロールの方が遅いですから、私。
普通逆なんだけど。なるほど。桜らしいというか。
でも得意なのがあります。
She happily remembers something.
へえ、もしかして高飛び込みとか？水球のキーパーとか？
I suggest things that don't really have anything to do with swimming. Waving her hands, Sakura giggles.
潜水です。
She sticks out her sizable chest as she says that.
Eh?
My eyes widen. Diving, as in free diving?
ですね。秘密だったんですけど、水の中で息止めてるのはちょっと自信があります。
あ、そうなんだ。
There's quite a simple, gloating atmosphere in the air. Just how long can she actually hold her breath? Sakura is a tough girl, so I'm sure she'll last long. Alright. Right now, it's Sakura's chance to shine.
じゃあ競争するか？素潜りで。
競争って先輩とですか？
そう。一斉のせで潜って先に上がった方が負け。負けたら昼飯おごるってことで。
She flies into a flustered panic. Seeing as I'm not that great at freediving, it should be a good match with Sakura.
はい、カウント5、4。
ならば先輩、お願いします。
いい気迫だ、的尾首相。それでは3、2、1、GO!
With all my might, I take a deep breath and dive. We are underwater. Trying to keep my body from floating up, I sink below the surface. Sakura said she's confident when it comes to freediving, but I wonder how long can she hold it? She never did tell me a time after all. Soon I can no longer distract myself with such thoughts. Even though I saved up a lot of air in my lungs, there isn't that much oxygen in it. Rather, not moving my lungs is suffocating. Little by little, precious air starts to leak out of my mouth. I wonder how Sakura's doing. Ah, there she is. Her expression looks pretty relaxed. Sound seems so far away. Detached from the bustle of the pool, this is a different place where the noise doesn't reach. Though I can't hear the clamor of voices, the sounds of flutter kicks randomly pass by. I feel the water pressure wrapping around my body. Just how much time has passed? The air I inhaled is slowly starting to come out. It seems easy enough when you first hold your breath, but gradually you start to fear that you definitely don't have enough air. This has seriously become intense. I can still hold it a little longer. This is Sakura's field of expertise, so I want to do my best to be her opponent. Even with that thought, my lungs are screaming for air. Sakura, impressive. Her expression hasn't changed at all. Even though we are underwater, there's no difference from when she's above ground. Looking at her, I can't laugh at her at all. On the other hand, Sakura seems to be looking at me with an impish smile. This is becoming more and more difficult. I regretfully watch the air spilling out of my mouth, wishing I could take back the oxygen bubbles. As my air runs out, water begins to come in through my nose. Sakura seems to be watching with delight. I can't come up first. If Sakura is having so much fun even with a simple game like this, I'll play with her for a few more seconds. Damn it, looks like this is my limit. At this rate, I'll suffocate. But just for a few more seconds, I'll keep Sakura company for 10 more seconds.
Senpai.
A sound that I shouldn't be able to hear underwater. The way she moves as she swims over to me. For someone who is supposed to be bad at swimming, she moves as gracefully as a mermaid. Oh. A warm hand touches my face. Our lips meet. In this underwater world, air is passed to me from mouth to mouth. It was a warm, much-needed aid. As relief floods me while my lungs greedily devour the much-needed oxygen, I feel the vivid richness of her soft lips. Sakura smiles through the water. In front of my satisfied self, Sakura swims towards the surface. I'm having trouble making sense of what just happened. Sakura's mysterious actions, saving me despite our contest, the softness of her lips and the fire of her breath in my lungs. I think someone's calling Emiya-senpai. That's right, Sakura's up above. There's no need to stay down here anymore. My mind and vision blurring, I kick towards the surface. Taking a huge breath, I savor the fresh air. Sakura, who came up first, looks as though she had already caught her breath.
いや、負けたのは俺だよ。
でも先に上がった方が負けってルールですから。
俺が長持ちしたのはズルだ。さくらが息継ぎしてくれたんだし。というか、なんでだ？
It's a question I shouldn't have asked. A question that I should have pondered by diving once again and staying at the bottom of the pool until I figured it out.
先輩、怒ってますか？
怒ってない。正直、本当に助かったし、嬉しかった。けど、だからこそ気になる。どうしてあんなことしたんだ、さくら。
先輩、すごく苦しそうだったから。
え？
ごめんなさい。本当に思いつきだったんです。先輩が我慢してるのを見て、私が先輩を助けなくちゃって、つい、ごめんなさい。
Sakura apologizes. In other words, regardless of victory or defeat, Sakura did that just because she wanted to help me. I shouldn't be unhappy. As Sakura recalls it, she blushes. That underwater kiss was so pleasant that she's still embarrassed about it.
でも、やっぱり私が負けましたから、 お昼買ってきます。
いや、俺が反則負けなんだし、俺がおごる。
でもズルされたって誰も見てないから抗議しません。
そうです。
ば
先に上がってきたさくらの
ああ、目を離した隙に失礼しました。
What was that just now?
さくら、今のもしかして。
他人の空似じゃないですかね。じゃあ先輩、お昼はこうしましょう。先輩は飲み物を買ってきてください。私はお昼ご飯買ってきますから。
ノーカウントというか痛み分けだな。了解。
If I had to say so, Sakura doesn't get anything out of this. But if she were to kiss me underwater again during a rematch, I have a feeling I would really become useless. I feel like some of Sakura's breath is still lingering in my throat. I place my fingers near my mouth in the hope that it'll warmly melt away.
先輩、お昼の希望ありますか？
Hearing that, my gaze returns to Sakura. Though the memory of the kiss still makes me a little dizzy, somehow my mind feels completely clear.
そうだな。夏で海といえばやっぱり焼きそばだろ。
そうなんですか？
ほら、焼きそばの一般公式としては海の家だったりお祭りの屋台だったりする方がうまいからな。そういう意味ではここの露店も期待できる。
確かに高級レストランで焼きそばってしっくりきませんからね。不思議ですよね。中華で五目焼きそばならいいんですけど。
Somehow our conversations always turn to cooking. Well, I'm still a little unsteady on my feet after my earlier experience, but I guess we'll swim again after lunch break.
お昼ご飯食べたら今度はウォータースライダー行きましょう、先輩。
いいな。よし、ヘトヘトになるまで遊ぶか。
はい、じゃあたくさん食べて午後のスタミナつけましょう。
It looks like we'll be playing for a while yet. The time Sakura and I have together is precious, so we'll enjoy ourselves to our heart's content.